Merlin, came to talk about blockchain and to help participants to understand its concept with your own developed demonstrator using Lego. Where did you get the idea of using Lego?
And where did I get the idea to present it, to use Lego bricks to explain how the technology works? It's exactly the same answer, because my kids never were forced to go to school and always had the freedom to choose whether they would go to school or not. I had read about everything I could find from Maria Montessori, and the Montessori method, one of the core tenets of it is that you can make very abstract and complicated concept understood clearly by kids using physical objects. And that's what I did. So when I discovered that the more you explain how the technology works, the less people understand. I was like, guys, we have to do something different. Okay. And so together with one blockchain architect and a few blockchain developers, I started the prototype of this workshop using Lego bricks to make these complicated abstract concepts very clear with physical objects.
So where is blockchain used in short? There's perhaps a lot, but where do we find them principally?
Currently, the strongest alternative financial system existing on the planet is Bitcoin. So this is one public blockchain, but there is a lot of activity from banks and traditional financial markets around other blockchains like Ethereum or newer blockchain like Solana.
What are the important future direct and indirect usage? Where have you seen some that you think will appear that we could use blockchain in the future that may not be possible today?
That are not possible today. Government transparency, definitely. I think everything. Yeah. Spending, especially spending. If every citizen can track every euro that the government or other like administrations in general are collecting from them and spending in their name, I think that would be super cool.
So that's
but it's still possible today because I'm just back from Liberland and
Sweden.
In Sweden also they have transparency.
You can.
It is so cool.
You can go and see how much everyone spent and what they spent yesterday. Nearly. It's
so
incredible.
That's
but not with blockchain. But they use other systems.
The better like the sense of using blockchain is you cannot fake it. You cannot erase it or anything.
Is there someone that is blocking the potential usage? I mean, banks.
Never. Who made the quote? Never attribute to malice, which can be adequately explained by stupidity. I think, of course, it's so obvious that banks have a very strong interest in slowing down the development, but they did not succeed. So now they are embracing it.
Yeah. So how do you see the evolution of blockchain a little bit going forward? Is it linked to the possible applications in the future, or is there an evolution of blockchain that can move into something else where the basic technology and concept is used?
Yeah, it's AI money. Obviously, independent AI can use independent traceable financial systems. So it also in federated learning, like when you train algorithm, and maybe I'm wrong again on this is totally outside of my expertise, but some companies that were training algorithms on medical data, they were also using a blockchain to track what were the benefits the algorithm got from different data sets to reward the hospital that had provided the data according to the weights that were, improving the algorithm.
So it was not used as
So
a
basically,
distributed.
traceability.
So
everything.
it was not only a distributed database.
It
because
was
that's
just
what
to mark what actions are taken by the AI and where does the algorithm change most. So what is the data sets that provide the most value for the whole, training.
Because blockchain can be used for this is an area I'm not an expert, but I know that I've been involved in a project where the idea was to create a database where you can use even anonymous data, and then create a database that is then linked to a kind of secure network that anyone can't access, in fact, because it's distributed, so you can't
Totally.
you can't
Basically, a blockchain is a very expensive database if you don't decentralize it.
Yes, yeah.
It's just very complicated for nothing. That's why private blockchains don't make any sense to my understanding.
And we don't see them.
But it's an unbreakable and an unfakeable database if it is actually decentralized and you do not know where the nodes are, because then there is no way somebody can be tampering with this database.
Should we give more attention to blockchain? What is your view? Are we giving less, or should we give more?
As a private individual or as a company with some treasury, some available money, you definitely should give more attention to Bitcoin. Otherwise, really depends on your industry, because maybe you're going to be using a lot of blockchains in 5 years, but you would not even know that there is blockchain inside, like Intel inside or something. Yeah. You would we are moving to a rhythm of adoption and UX, UI, which are going to be digestible, so you don't actually know that there is a blockchain providing data or providing security or providing transparency or providing anonymity for the use case you're having. Okay. So I don't know, but definitely worldwide financial systems are in trouble. So it's not a stupid idea to just really look and understand what's Bitcoin.
It's part of things. Like the AI, we need to. AI is a big subject, but we need to follow the things that may touch us at least.
Yeah.
So what are your plans linked to blockchain, or perhaps something similar?
Well, obviously, I'm involving a little, or maybe it will be a lot in Liberland. So, which is branding themselves as the first blockchain nation. Yeah. So that's one plan. So joining some kind of crazy collective and that is using blockchain for political purposes. And I want to open source my method, the method I created using Lego bricks. I really, really, really want this method to be available to everyone, to really understand what it's all about.
And this is a message. And this is a message to anyone that
know how to craft good videos and has patience with me, because ADHD thing. So I have 5 ideas every minute. So it's not going to be very streamlined, but we can get somewhere where what we produce is very helpful for the world, basically, I think.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci, Stéphane.